Right now, Governor Hochul and Mayor Mamdani are holding a joint press conference to talk about universal child care. Let's listen in.
With the families who've been crying for help, whether you live in Flatbush or you live upstate in the Finger Lakes, this is something every family can agree on. The cost of child care is too damn high.
Picture, if you will, a city of 8 million souls, where the simple act of raising a child has become a luxury few can afford. For decades, the political establishment in New York has offered nothing but hollow echoes to the cries of working families. But tonight, the echoes have stopped. In the next 9 minutes, you are going to see exactly how a $4.5 billion Blueprint 1 that promises universal care might actually be the most sophisticated fiscal trap ever set for the New York taxpayer. We're going to look at the hidden math Albany isn't talking about, and the federal freeze that could turn this dream into a nightmare. You've just crossed over into the Mamdani Zone. Standing together in the heart of Flatbush, Governor Kathy Hochul and Mayor Zohran Mamdani have signaled that the status quo is being dismantled. They've unveiled a multi-year roadmap toward truly universal child care. This isn't just a pilot program. It's an immediate $1.7 billion surge in new state funding, pushing the total investment to a staggering $4.5 billion. For the first time, New York City will launch Care universal care for every 2-year-old. This was the crown jewel of the Mamdani campaign. It's no longer a socialist pipe dream. It's city policy. But pay attention, because later in this video, I'm going to show you one specific line in this contract that effectively hand-delivers your tax dollars to a system that hasn't even been built yet. Listen to me carefully. Most creators are just going to read you the press release. They are passers-by in the collapse of this city. If you want the actual audit, the political detox that cuts through the socialist smirk, you need to nail yourself to this channel. Hit subscribe right now. If you aren't with us, you're just watching the fire from the sidelines. Lock in. As the banners are raised, the shadows of federal conflict loom large. This announcement comes just 48 hours after the Trump administration sent a letter threatening to freeze $10 billion in national child care aid, with $3.6 billion aimed directly at New York's throat. The governor called it a war on children. Mamdani called it extortion. But let's look deeper. Critics are pointing out that this war isn't about children, it's about verification. The federal government is citing systemic fraud and demanding that every state verify the legal status and work requirements of recipients before a single dime is released. By refusing to comply, Hochul and Mamdani aren't just protecting families, they are daring the federal government to bankrupt the city. And here's the circle back. Remember that hidden line I mentioned? The city is pledging to move forward even if the federal money disappears. That means they are betting your future on a revenue stream that doesn't exist. This isn't just a pivot. It's a leap of faith over a very deep fiscal canyon where the bottom is lined with your tax bills. While the city celebrates, the rest of New York is starting to wake up to the cost. Wall Street analysts are already predicting a Mamdani surcharge on everything from commercial leases to high-earner income. You have to ask yourself, if the federal $3.6 billion is gone, where does the money come from? The answer is simple. You. Internal city memos are already floating the idea of a public service tax to cover the gap. People are posting on social media, asking why their property taxes are going up 15% just so the mayor can fulfill a campaign promise that the city can't afford. This is the socialist supermarket. Logic applied to your children's education. Build it now, pay for it forever. We are past the middle of this investigation, And this is where most people click away, because the truth gets too heavy. But you're still here. That means you see it too. I want you to comment the word detox below if you believe this plan is a front for a massive property tax hike. Your comments keep this algorithm from burying this investigation. Like this video if you want episode 6 to drop tomorrow. Let's close that loop. That hidden line in the contract? It reveals that the 2Care program isn't actually fully funded until 2028, but it's worse than that. The city currently has a 30,000-seat deficit in its child care infrastructure. They are promising universal access to a system that doesn't have the buildings, the staff, or the safety certifications to operate. That means for the next 2 years, the city is borrowing against a future that the federal government is already trying to cancel. We are watching a socialist supermarket of social services take shape, but the shelves are being stocked with IOUs. They are selling you a ticket to a train that hasn't even been built yet. We are nearly at the end, but the Mamdani administration is just beginning. If you've stayed this long, you are part of the core. You are the reason I do this. Don't leave this video without hitting that notification bell. I have an exclusive look at the MTA budget collapse coming in the next 24 hours. If you aren't notified, you're in the dark. The roadmap is set. The billions are pledged. The governor is betting on Wall Street, and the mayor is betting on a revolution. But in this dimension, math isn't an opinion. Behind the progressive curtain, we know that implementation is where dreams either thrive or die. The blueprint is signed, the cameras have left, but the bill is just beginning to circulate. Where does the money actually lead? We'll follow the paper trail into a chapter that City Hall hoped to keep closed in the Mamdani Zone.